All right, what's happening in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Today we're going to be talking about what has been going on in Pittsburgh's iconic neighborhood next to downtown. That's going to be the Strip District. Strip District lies between downtown and as you go up the hill east into Lawrenceville, Strip District is going to be down there, and it's going to have the railroad coming through it. It's got all kinds of different shops, different warehouses that have been turned into different markets, food markets, stuff like that. It has a bunch of new developments that have popped up over the last few years, and we're going to be looking at, let's say, Riverfront Landing, for instance, right next to the terminal building on 21st and Smallman. You also have the Edge 1909. You also have the District, and you have Terminal 21, all along Smallman, just what, 2 blocks or a block and a half away from Penn Avenue, which is going to have all your shops and your restaurants and your breweries and things of that nature in your markets. You can go to Wooly's. You can go see the world famous Wooly's Fish Market. You can go get some bread next door at Mancini's. You can go across the street down the road a little bit and go to a brewery. It's a beautiful place when the weather is nice and warm. This morning when I was there taking video, 40 degrees and a little bit of icy rain coming down, but hey, people are still out and about. Not as quite as many as what there's going to be in, say, I don't know, June. But today, as we're in March, there was still quite a bit of people down there walking around. You can go see the world famous Pittsburgh's well known for Permane Brothers sandwiches. You gotta stop and see those. But what's been happening is just off of Penn on Smallman, they have put up so many different luxury buildings, luxury lofts, luxury condos, apartments, some office space, some retail space, some commercial space. You have the likes of Uber coming in. You have Argo AI coming in as well, and with bringing all these new companies, you have all these people that obviously have to work for these companies, and yes, people are going back to the office, so nobody wants to drive too far for a commute. So many of these people, especially the startups, especially these tech companies, they want to live right next to, if not in the same building where they work. All right, so the demand is extremely high right now for the Strip District, and as you walk through and you see the style, it's a modern atmosphere, but you also have brick buildings, but you also have more modern metal buildings. Excuse me. So once you get into like Terminal 21, Riverfront Landing, things like that, you'll see that the luxury apartments and some retail space as well. And then you look at Division at 15th, which is a brand new building, and it encompasses pretty much a whole block of office space, of commercial space. It's like 233,000 square feet of office commercial space, something like that. So you have all kinds of different companies coming in. So the demand to be right there and then also be sandwiched right next to Penn Avenue and the terminal building and all these things where you can go and just walk around and get anything you need, shopping, restaurant, stuff like that. So the demand is really, really high, and that's of course going to affect your home value. If you already live there, it's fantastic news for you. If you plan on moving, or if you just want your home value to go up exponentially, then it's great news for you. Some people actually, I saw a couple signs, people's windows saying stop the redevelopment. Basically, there's too much going on. They want to see the old warehouses and stuff. They want to see that old charm. But what I found kind of funny was some of these people had the signs in the new luxury buildings, which didn't make sense. So they're saying save the old warehouses, but yet where they live, they tore down some warehouses to build the new luxury lofts. So anyway, going on a rant there, and let's get back to it. So home values have gone up. So if you want to see how your home value has been affected, give me an email. We'll set up an appointment. I can come by for a free consultation, and let's take a look at what's been happening here. Right now, the estimated home value is over $600,000. All right, so the median home value is $642,000. Over the last 3 years, property values have gone up 25%. Over the last year, it's like 6.8%. This is all according to National Association of Realtors. I know just from experience of looking at the listings and everything coming up and what's sold, there's many upscale luxury lofts and condos and stuff going for close to $1 million, over $1 million. So there's all kinds of different luxury apartments and stuff down there, and it's bringing in high demand. It's also bringing in high demand for a high cash buyer, for people that can afford these high home values. like I said, that's great for you, but what you need to think about possibly is if you're thinking about selling over the next, 3 to 5 to 10 years, maybe start taking advantage of what's going on with these developments and catch up, or I say update your living space as much as you can before you want to put it up for sale. So somebody's not coming in and thinking, oh, I'm not gonna offer a very high price because I have to put $100,000 to $200,000 in upgrades. But if you're already upgrading kitchens, maybe you can put on a rooftop deck on top, or maybe put on a balcony or something like that, or update your floors, update your kitchen, make it like a modern touch to it, is what the theme is down there right now. It's modern on the interior, but on the exterior, they're really, a lot of the buildings, they're trying to keep some of that old school charm. A lot of the warehouses and stuff like that, they're trying to keep a little bit of the charm on the outside, because it used to be some kind of shop or factory or whatever, but they really like that interior modern feel. So if you can do that to your home, then that's great for you. It's gonna exponentially help you in the when you start to sell your home. And that's something we can come in as a professional real estate agent like myself. We can come in, we have a conversation, and it's free, just to meet with us. If you want a home value that's not going to give you quite a number that's really as specific as we can get, to kind of give you a general idea, you can click the link in the description below. They can get a free home valuation. And yes, I'm going to call you. Yes, I'll contact you. I'll reach out to you via text, email, or phone call to try to get a hold of you, to see if you have any questions about the home valuation, or if you want to set up an appointment. So just know that going in, you'll get a reach out from myself. All right, guys, that's it. So yeah, you see the property values have been going up over the last few years. Of course, after COVID, everything kind of seemed to go up here in Pittsburgh, but they continue to go up. Over the last month, they're down like 0.4%, but this is also the beginning of the year, right before the spring rush hits, where it tends to be slow anyway, so that's kind of normal. So you'll see as we go on in the year, in the spring and the summer, values are going to be shooting back up. Home prices are going to be going up again as well. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And like, subscribe, do all that stuff if you want. Like you said, again, my name is Shane Woodworth, eXp Realty here in Pittsburgh, part of the Mad Homes, Matt Durbin, DJ Fairley team. Shout out to them. And I look forward to talking to you on the next one. All right, guys. Thanks again.